is 9 p.m. in RTD. It's time to English New Edition. For tonight's headlines, we have development of National Community Health Strategy 2024-2028 in the Dakhel region. The International Court of Justice recognizes the risks of genocide in Gaza. Welcome to our newsroom. The Vice President of the Regional Council of Dakhel, Mr. Ibrahim Guru, and Deputy Prefect of the Dakhel region, Mr. Yusuf Ali, chaired the preliminary consultation meeting for the development of the National Community Health Strategy 2024-2028. Assisted by an international expert, the consultation exercises brought together the Chief Physicians of the CMH of Dakhel, Dr. Jama' Musa Waisa, and the administrative managers of the Regional Hospital of Ali Sabih, Ms. Hawa Suleiman, senior executives of the Ministry of Health, as well as key community leaders from the two northern regions. Note that the discussions were extended to the heads of the different decentralized administration of two regions through this inclusive approach of all regional stakeholders. The health department wishes, with the support of the UNICEF, to design and validate a global community health promotion strategy which takes into account the specificity of our regions. For his part, the representative of the Ministry of Health, Dr. Musa Hassan Musa, said that the national community health strategy reflects the orientations of the community health policy of July 2022, which is based on the community approach of the upgrading of primary health care and the strengthening of prevention with a view to achieving universal health coverage optimal. The cross-border meeting between Ethiopia and Djibouti is one of the key milestones of the IGAD and Global Fund grant. After Arta, the meeting was held in Dakhel at the Hotel Gobaad in the City of Unity on January 24 and 25, 2024, with the participation of around 13 participants from the two countries, thanks to the facilitation of the team. IGAD. These participants are healthcare providers working in health establishments located at the border point in the presence of city authorities. An exchange workshop which aimed to exchange information and share experiences on collaboration as well as on the implementation of actions agreed in the previous meeting, discussed how to improve taking of cross-border referrals, harmonize the patient's transfer system. Under the auspices of the State Secretariat for Sports, the Djiboutian Volleyball Federation launched the new season of the National Championship last night at the King Fahad Sports Complex. The event began with traditional fashion with a parade of 8 participating teams, creating an electric atmosphere of anticipation. These 8 teams are prepared to complete through the season, promising thrilling matches and fierce competition. The opening matches featuring the 2 best teams from the previous season was a true festival of talent and determination. The player put on a captivating spectacles, eliciting loud and passionate applause from the enthusiastic supporters present in droves. The event was honored by the presence of personalities including the Director of Training of INPS, Saeed Ali, the Director of Sport, Abshir Ali, and the Vice President of Volleyball Federation, Mr. Mohammed Ahmed Amin. Among other distinguished officials, it is this dynamic and lively setting that the Djiboutian Volleyball Federation is kicking off the 2024-2025 season, benefiting from the support and impetus of the State Secretariat for Sports. Everything is therefore said to be an exciting season where sportsmanship and competitiveness come together to provide an unforgettable spectacle from the volleyball fan across the country. The Djiboutian Football Federation launched the direct detection campaign in Tajura City this weekend. The Tajura synthetic file saw the presence of the hundreds of children from 2011 and 2012 on these 2 days from morning to afternoon. The objective of this campaign is admission of the best talent to the to the Academy of Excellence. This admission is dedicated to 3 stages from hundreds of young people from 230 best. These 30 selected will have continuous supervisions and be evaluated twice a month until obtaining a final objectives for admissions to the School of Excellence. On this Friday, January 26, 2024, the Subdirectorate of the State Secretariat responsible for sports organized a closing ceremony for the technical training of the brand new Van Dao martial art in the Republic of Djibouti. Indeed, this training course took place for a week at the Obok Sports Complex, where around the 13 young Obok people who benefited and the most successful learners obtained certificate of merit. These ceremonies of the participation of the local authorities, the prefect of the Obok region, Musa Adam Migane, the regional council of Representative Muhammad Hamadou, the head of CNSS of Obok, and the deputy directors of the SCS and Ali Utto Ali, as well as other partners of the State Secretariat for Sport. Furthermore, the delegation led by the prefect of Obok also planted trees in the courtyard of the complex so that this entertainment space would be attractive. Finally, the head of the State Secretariat, Master President of the Van Vodou Club, for having decentralized this innovative sports in order to train young Obok people. For the international scene, International Court of Justice decision, the United Nations Security Council will meet on Wednesday. The UN Security Council will meet on Wednesday to consider the decisions of the International Court of Justice, which called on Israel to prevent any possible act of genocide in Gaza, announced the French presidency of the Council. The meeting, which will take place on Wednesday at 4 p.m. GMT, was requested by Algeria with a view to giving unforeseeable effect to the ruling of the International Court of Justice on the provisional measures imposed on the Israeli occupation. The Algerian Ministry of Foreign Affairs indicated earlier in the day the highest court of the UN says it by the South Africa, which considered that Israel is violating the United Nations Conventions on Genocide, also asked Israel to take immediate measures to allow the provision of aid which the Palestinians urgently need. However, she did not call for ceasefires in the Gaza Strip. Despite everything, this decision sends to clear messages that in order to achieve all the objectives, he said there the need of the ambassador of the United Nations commented on Friday. The United Nations International Court of Justice recognizes a risk of genocide in Gaza, prosecuted for genocide by South Africa. The Jewish state suffered severe criticism from the United Nations Court of Justice, which delivered its verdict this Friday. The 17th judge of the International Court of Justice recognized by a majority there is a real and imminent risk that irreparable harm will be caused to the population of Gaza Strip before ordering a series of measures bending emergencies to the Jewish state. Judge John E. Donoghue, President of the International Court of Justice, declared the state of Israel must take all measures in its power to prevent and punish direct and public incitement to commit genocide against members of the Palestinian group in the Gaza Strip. By 16 votes to 1, the State of Israel must take immediate and effective measures to ensure provision of basic services and humanitarian assistance urgently needed by Palestinians in the Gaza Strip in order to alleviate the difficult living conditions they face. However, the judge of the International Court of Justice abstained and did not call for an immediate end to the Israeli offensive, while the flagship measures was eagerly awaited. And Kenya, the High Court rules that sending police officers to Haiti is illegal. The National Security Council does not have the legal authority to send police officers to another country. This is the verdict pronounced Friday by the High Court of Kenya, based in Nairobi, the capital. In the process, the court ruled illegal. They announced the deployment of Kenyan police officers in Haiti. In October, the country's Security Council obtained the green light from Kenyan parliamentarian. Kenya is to send 1,000 police officers and lead a security mission to Haiti, supported by the United Nations. Haiti is plagued by insecurity as a gang runs entire sections to the country, while President William Ruto is in favor of this initiative. Obstacles hinder the deployment of part of his police forces. This is it for the news. Thanks for watching us. Have a good evening.